Hey, it's Andrew Fielding with Remax Twin City and Fielding.com. And today I'm with Jenn Gloin, who's an independent publisher here in Waterloo. And today we're going to talk about how Jenn is coping with the current health crisis here in Waterloo. Hey, Jenn, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Andy. Thanks for having
Good.
me.
Hey, my pleasure. Thanks for joining me. So why don't you give us a little introduction of who you are and what you do?
So, as stated, Jenn Gloin. I work with Best Version Media. People in the area may know me as the publisher of Neighbors of North Waterloo magazine. So, it's a monthly publication, again, very community, family oriented magazine. Great for local businesses. I mean, ultimately, what we like to do is a means to bring people and businesses together. I'm also starting a magazine in Elmira area as well, which is kind of exciting. But yeah, these are interesting times for business people.
Now, because of the type of business you're in, have you had to change the way that you're doing things?
Absolutely, many changes. I mean, as you know, because we've spoken about business before. I'm basically in front of business owners every day, face to face. Talking about my magazine and how I can potentially partner with people. So, yeah, lots of changes in my world. So, amazingly enough, my company, Best Version Media, has. I think they were a little ahead of the game, and they launched a remote presentation that we can do, from our homes. A big adjustment for me, but definitely I'm so appreciative to have had that opportunity to still stay connected with people.
Who is your target market?
Anything that residents would be interested in knowing about from a business standpoint. So service industries, people who want to sell to a homeowner. So that's primarily who I'm interested in.
Is there a message that you would want to share to the community, to local businesses?
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm a business owner. We also have a retail business, which obviously we're closed right now. So I completely identify and understand with local businesses. What I would like to say ultimately too is, when we're in these times of tricky economic, I mean, this is not necessarily an economic situation yet. But I know that businesses are struggling with, cash flow. But I think at the end of the day, staying present, in the community is extremely important. And I mean, we've got some great stimulus packages to help people out. We've kind of launched, a way or means for people to potentially get started, and us trying to help them out with some better rates. But ultimately, I think, for certain businesses, staying present in the community and sort of being a sponsor in the community is like, such an important thing to maintain in these tough times.
I've noticed with business community is that, everybody is there for a collective reason and a collective good.
Absolutely. And I think, supporting one another in these times is crucial. And, as we were chatting about earlier, shopping local. I know I've seen a lot of that on social media as well. Like, just let's support our restaurants. Let's keep our fit people doing what they're doing, even if it's remotely. Let's use and talk to the people that, potentially we've met way back and let's connect. And I think my magazine's an amazing way for people to stay connected. And I'm not here to flog that, but ultimately, being about community and staying in touch with, your community is I think essential right now.
Absolutely. So how does somebody get information about the magazine? How does somebody get the magazine?
Neighbors of North Waterloo targets Eastbridge, Carriage Crossing, Kiwanis, River Ridge, Lexington. If you don't live in one of the neighborhoods where the magazine goes, I can be reached via email at jgloin, Gloin, at bestversionmedia.com. My cell phone, I can always be reached on my cell phone, 519-498-3542. I am also involved in the local Facebook groups as well. So, typically can be found there easily, Jennifer Max Gloin. So, yeah.
Is there anything else that you want to share? You want to tell us about your business, tell us about you that you think people might want to know or might need to know?
I think, sort of going back to, why people should consider, marketing their business in these tricky times. And again, when I'm reaching out to businesses right now, it's really from a sort of an empathic state in that I want to help people. Like I want to be the means where people can stay present and connected to the people that, will support them. And I think, it's not all about, buy for me and blah, blah, blah. It's about let's support our community and let's keep bringing this magazine so that people are supporting each other and aware of what's happening and still present. So I think, it's really important to sort of shift gears a little bit right now and, operate from a sort of stance of support.
Absolutely. Perfect. Thank you so much for joining me, Jenn.
Thank you.
If you guys have any questions about the services that Jenn provides, please feel free to use any of the information here to contact her. I look forward to getting through this current situation and seeing everybody come out healthier and stronger and us building an even better community. Thanks again, Jenn, and we'll talk to you soon.